Hi guys, so this is a little art and craft project that I'm working on, and it's this little treasure chest model that I bought that I've already painted gold, as you can see. And now I'm just gonna start putting some of the little gems on the side here while the paint dries. I've already started, as you can see. I've got 3 gems on there. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put a green one on next. But first I'm going to add just the slightest little piece of glue. These gems are self-adhesive, but they don't always stick to the paint. I've made this little model a few times in the past, and unless I've used glue before I put the gems on, they always tend to fall off when it gets a bit warm or something. But a little bit of extra glue before you put them on just tends to keep them in place more permanently. So I'm gonna start with this green one. There. Oops, trying to get them to line up. Oops, trying to get them to line up as best as possible. And I think now I'm going to do a pink one. So I'm just going to put that here. I was going to make the whole thing an ASMR video, like painting up the chests and stuff, but it was an absolute nightmare trying to angle my camera because I have no way to suspend my camera where I can actually have it looking down on what I'm doing. So I would have had to put it at this angle I have now, and it's not quite as easy if you're trying to paint because you can only see a small part of the chest. But I know this will be tingly and satisfying for a lot of people watching the different gems and stuff go on. So I'm going to try and keep the pattern going where it's a red, a gold, a blue, a green and a pink, but I actually might put this lighter gold one between the pink and the red, just so the pink and the red are quite similar and I don't want the colours to be clashing. I want to space them all out so that that's just my OCD at play. So I'm just going to do the 3 gems at a time. Or maybe, yeah, I think I'll get 3 more on this, I think. So I'm trying to get the bit of glue not too big on the brush, because they're only tiny gems. I'm doing this just totally out of my own sense of accuracy. Trying to space out in my mind accurately how much space each gem should have between it individually. I think that's okay. I would have preferred that a bit more over to the end there, but it'll be okay. Now we're on to red again, aren't we? So I'm going to put the red just... Oops. This is why you need the glue, because the self-adhesive doesn't always work at all. And now we have this. Actually, instead of doing it all every colour in the same order, I think we'll just switch it up, and because I really think that a nice blue would look nice next to that red. Because I don't want to put a gold at one side of the red and then have another shade of gold at the other side of it, if you know what I mean. I want the colours to be all evenly accurate. And I think another green will be nice there on the end. So I'm just gonna put that there. And there we go. That's one side of our little chest done. And I'm going to be putting gems on the top end as well, so maybe I should do that just now. And just do all the and the spot mint here. So, well, you can't see that on the camera, I'll have to somehow move it down, but yeah. So there's like, I don't know if I can just put the glue up, a big bottle of glue up against the camera there so that you can see the bottom part where I'm going to be putting my little gems on. So again, let's just, it makes it a little bit easier because I know how many are going to go along now, so each section. Put a little bit of glue there, and it may be out of focus, but I'll check that in a second. Hopefully that bit of glue goes there. It's a bit much, but it'll be okay. Now I don't want the top and bottom colours to coincide either, so it's going to be a yellow gold gem down here, I think. Yes, it's focused alright on them. That should be okay. Just pull it back a bit, you'll see that better. And I think I'll do a green next. It's difficult to do it from this angle. It's very difficult. But I'll try. That's about right. The glue will dry pretty much invisible anyway because it's PVA glue. So it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of a side leak of glue there. And that should be over a wee bit till about here, I think. Try and space these out a wee bit more. I think so. Okay. And another 3 little dots of glue for the next 3 gems. I'm gonna go. Oops. My hands are very shaky as always. So I'm gonna try and be careful not to slip when I'm holding the brush. Oh, that's that. Now what colour, where it wouldn't be too clashy? Aha, I know. One of the darker brown gold kind of gems. That can just go right there. Okay, these might not be perfectly aligned with the ones above, but as I say, I don't have the easiest workstation. I want to put another red there, but it's too close to that one. What colour could we do? I'm thinking another green. Yeah, I think another green. And now some more blue for the last 3 on this side. Okay. And What colour shall we do? What colour shall we do? Shall we go with another pink, maybe? Maybe not. I'll put the pink there, I think. And I'm gonna put a red at the end. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the about this one in the middle here. It's just gonna have to be another sort of lighty gold one, I think. Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Yep. Right. Now we just have to tilt the camera back up again. Do along the top there. And I've got the lid propped open because the paint's still kind of drying, and I don't want it to obviously fuse the chest shut, because that's happened before. I've painted it, I've left it, and the next morning I've not been able to open it, and I've had to prise it open and it's ripped the cardboard, because they're just made of cardboard. This particular model, it's not wood. So let's get on with the top bit here. 1, 2. Doesn't really matter if they don't perfectly match up each. Okay, I'm gonna do a blue first, I think, on this. I'm gonna just put that there. And I'm gonna do a pink. Just like that. Oopsie, that's what I meant earlier about my hand sliding. Just put that there. And I have to be careful where I touch because the top part's still drying. I think the rest of it's relatively dry. And put a green one just there, like that. Because this is at an angle, I'm trying and remember to keep them straight. It's quite difficult unless I kind of tilt my head. Okay, next 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. If I try and keep the dots of blue a bit lower, that'll remind me to stick the gems on a bit lower than what my perspective is showing me, because it's at an angle. So I think we'll do another gold one. And I think we will, what colour could we do? A dark gold one. Let's see how well they contrast beside each other. Yeah, it's alright. They're different enough that they don't clash. And I think that green needs to come down a wee tad. Now, and what colour next? Another blue, I think. Another blue. Oh, forgot to put the dots on. I think this is our last 3 for this entire side. I've got a bit much glue on there. Let's get that off there. There we go. What did we say? Blue going right here. And another pink I think, or do we do the pink in the end? Yeah, maybe the pink in the end and another green in the middle there, I think. Yeah. If you can hear talking in the background, that's my friend. He's watching something to help him relax and concentrate on his studying. Oh. I think it's something about the 17th century that he's watching. So that's what you can hear in the background. So there we go. That's... Move it back a bit. I had to be careful because I've got something else that's wet paint behind it that I'm working on, which is a different colour. So this is my little chest here. Can you see it? I'll have to pull the camera back so that you can see it. I think it's went well off shot. But yeah. So let's flip it round and do the front. Well, that's good because I've got the top and the bottom in pretty much full view. And that's just a food bag that I've got it sitting on to dry. Because when you lift it off, it doesn't tear the cardboard because it's polythene. It looks like one of the bristles has came out of my brush and got stuck in the paint there. Can you see that? The brush was shedding like crazy. But it just adds to it, I suppose, because it's meant to look kind of old and like an old chest, so I won't get picky about that. But now, let's start. We're better starting from the bottom and working our way up. I'm gonna do a blue there. So if we 1, 2, 3, do a blue, and a green and a gold, I think. Dark gold. I do a green. Looks kind of falling out my fingers there. And a dark gold there. Now we need a warm colour, so I'm going to go for a pink for the next one. A pink, a light gold and a red, I think, will be the order that I put them in. Got a little bit more glue there. Okay. I said pink and light gold and red, just there. Okay, could move over a wee bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, next 3 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just do the whole 5 dots. I can already tell that it's going to take 5. So, okay, let's do blue right there, and another green to even that out, and I think we'll do another pink. Oops. And a dark gold and a red, I think. My phone tippled over and it went with quite a loud crash. I've literally only got it propped up against a big bottle of PVA glue that I'm using, so I had to cut it. But as you can see, I put the last final gems on the bottom row, so we're now on to the top row, and just gonna dot, 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 put a little bit of glue on there, dot, 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 dot. Oh, that's quite a big dot, and that's okay. I need a big dot in the middle anyway, and you'll see why in a minute. So that's okay. Get a big bit in the middle there. So kinda in the middle. Red, I think. Gold actually. We'll go gold and then red. We'll go with the light gold and then red. I'll go with the light gold there and the red next to it. And I think we will do see how that red and pink look together. See if it's not too. No, we'll leave it. We'll just leave it there. And then a blue, just there. And then we've got our green here. Now for the middle bit, I'm just going to put a little bitty extra on there, and I will show you why. I got this nice big cracker of a gem to put in the middle there, so that it kind of looks like a kind of like a lock, a fake lock in the middle of the chest. So that's what that's for. Oops. And just try and move this over a wee bit. Space them out a bit more evenly. There we go. Okay. Let's get another 5 dots on and then we can move to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Don't want them to get too big or runny. We'll just do that. There we go. I'm going to put yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a red next to that gold so as it stands out a bit more. And then a dark gold next to the red. And space that out a bit more. And yep, blue, light gold. I'll do a light gold and a blue and a lovely green right at the end there. Oh, sorry, kinda knocked the camera there. There we go. That's that. And now we do the. Now I think it's dry enough that I can take it down a bit to do the. That's always a problem that I get with it, but I can fix it. It sits a bit funny after it's been propped open. sometimes the paint can make the cardboard expand or contract, but right, I'll sort that later. I don't want to do anything just now while the paint and the glue's still wet. But there we go. Right. So it's just going to be another row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be 11. 1, oops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trying to use the excess glue to get that final dot. 11, that'll do. Okay. I'm going to do it back the way this time. And already I can tell that that needs a nice warm colour, so I'm going to put pink there. And then I'm going to do this dark gold. Oh, I've just put my finger in a bit of paint that wasn't quite dry. It's alright, I've sorted it. I did that earlier and I totally smudged the back bit, that's why I had to paint all the top again to get it even. But I think we're okay this time. I'll put the blue over here. I'll put that green right on in here. Again, I'll have to be careful because this is on a slant and I don't want to stick them on unevenly. Because you can't really pull them off and start again because it rips the paint off sometimes because it's only cardboard. So it can rip the whole paint off. Especially because I have to put glue on the gems to make them stick. So I kind of just want to get it right first time. We're going to go right for that red in the centre. And okay, another dark gold just there. Again, I'm trying to bear in mind that it's kind of wonky, so I'm trying to keep them as steady as possible. And I can see a pink going on the end there. And a blue going next to that pink. And green next to that blue. Oh, gonna be careful here. So that would mean it's gonna be another light gold that goes, if I can stop my hand shaking a second. It's gonna be another, it's because it's such a delicate operation and I don't have any crafting tweezers or anything. I'm just doing it all totally freehand, as you can see. But anyway, that's the whole front done. And the left side, so and I'll also put little gems across the two ridge bits at the top of the roof, but that's the very last thing I'm going to do. So we can move on to the this side now. I'm going to try and speed it up a little bit so as I don't take up as much recording time. In fact, you can't really see the bottom, so I'll just do these bits and then we're going to do this You can kind of see it, I suppose. Okay, let's 1, 2. I have to look at the other side because I've forgotten how many it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay. 10. 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move it as back as far as I can. I think this is only going to be 9 that I've put on this side. Oh well. And we'll just do all the glue dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, because that's 10. I think I've miscalculated this space, but like I said, it doesn't have to be totally perfect, you know. So 9 or 10, let's see, because I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think this is going to be 10 again. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, I'm going to start with the top. Blue. And red. And light gold, and the green, and the pink, and the dark gold. So, I'm gonna go light gold, and green, and we'll get another pink because that one's now on the floor. It's stuck to the floor. So, pink, and every time I try and do a video, no matter how simple it is, there's always something that has to fall on the floor or I give up. I've got blue, red, and I think we'll have another light gold or yellow. I think yellow gold it is. The other one's more like a kind of bronzy gold colour. Okay. Those need to come down a wee bit. Those need to go up a wee bit. That looks even enough. Okay. Let's go on to the next row. It's going to be a pink. Dark gold. And red. We're going to have a pink. A dark gold. And a red. And then a blue and a green and a light gold, yellow gold. think we need another pink and dark gold. We'll just do pink and dark gold and green. Obviously the green is going to go at the end so that it doesn't clash with the one above it. Spaces it a wee bit. And then we just got the bottom wall here. I don't know if I'll do the back as well, but we'll see. But yeah, let's do this, and I'm gonna do a light gold. And a blue and a green. And pink and dark gold. Move that over a bit. There we go. Can you see it? Kinda. Let's see if I can move that up slightly. And I have to be careful because this is how the phone fell over the last time. Obviously we're going to put a red there. And right, I can see I want to put another light gold over here and get it to stick. And it needs a green in there and a nice blue just to finish off at the very end there. So yeah, so we've got our side and our front and our other side done, and we'll leave the rest of it. Well, actually, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do, and we'll come back to it. But I'm gonna do the top bits here, so I'll just have to hold the phone above it like this. I have to be careful I don't screw this up because the paint's still wet, kinda. 4. And we go with 5. A bit more glue. 5, 6, 7. I think we're going to get 8 on here. So that's going to be right in there. There we go. And same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's going to be 9 on this side. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, I suppose. So if we look at the front there, I'm going to put a red one there, not at the front. I'm going to put a dark gold one just there, and I'm going to put blue just there, And I'm going to put the green just there. And I'm going to put a yellow gold just there. And a pink one. And I think it'll be another blue and a red. So I'll put the blue one there. And the red one right there. At the bottom there. Just make sure they're straight enough with each other. And they're spaced out okay. As I say, that glue will dry see-through anyway. You won't really. Okay. So I'm going to put a red one third this time. And okay, now I want to put the blue one there. And the green one there. Just there. And I think we'll go for a nice dark gold, just right there. And a pink, just there. And a light gold. And I'm going to go for another green, just there. And red and blue, but we'll just kind of switch them around so that the red is here and the blue is at the bottom this time. Okay, so that's the top part done. As I say, I'm going to leave the back for now. Or I may as well do the bottom of the back while we're here, I suppose. I might not do the hinge bit, because this is the connection bit obviously that opens how far the chest can open. And if you put gems on it, it can stick or rip the cardboard, so I might just do the bottom bit of this and just leave that bit there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just gonna be 9 again, I think. Yeah. So it's gonna be having 9 on it. Just do that. Okay, and already I can see that we need a pink one there. Let's put that at the bottom there. And a dark gold. And then a red, I think. So, dark gold and red. Trying to keep it in frame. Okay. So if we go for I just propped the phone up against the glue bottle again. Oh, we go for a green. And then a blue. I hope it stays in focus. So, now we need a light gold one in there. And another pink. So put light gold. quite fiddly when you're doing the bottom bits. Okay, I'm thinking obviously another red for the end there, and the green. I'm thinking, no, not a green actually. I'm gonna go for a dark gold. Just straighten that one up a bit up there. There we go. Dark gold and a red. There we go. There we go, guys. That's our that's a gem. That's the gems all stuck on it. And as I say, I think I'm going to leave this bit because it's the hinge. So, but yeah, so I've got it all, and little gems on the roof as well. And if I could, that's the other project that I've got going, which I'll also probably turn into an ASMR video. So there we go. So all the sides, all the front. Oh, almost pulled the entire table over there. That's, yep, all the sides, all the front, all the top, all done. So, yeah, but I'm not finished with this chest. I still have the entire interior to do, which is something awesome. So I'll get started on that tomorrow when everything's dried. So, thanks guys.